Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. And I've come across this article that I found very interesting. And I wanted to go through it with you. I haven't read it. But I'm interested in seeing what they're trying to do with this book. So let's see what's going on here, and I'll give you my take on this. Marvel Age celebrates its 84th anniversary with new Marvel Age issue number 1000 one-shot. Now, my whole thing is, just by seeing that alone, why are they celebrating the 84th anniversary in this manner? Why couldn't they wait for the 85th anniversary? Why couldn't they have done issue 1000 during their 80th anniversary? Or why couldn't have they waited for Marvel to hit their 90th anniversary or the 100th anniversary to drop an issue 1000 for a comic book that doesn't even exist? So, like I said, I'm just wondering where they're coming from with this. So what it says here is J. Michael Straczynski, Armando Iannucci, and Rainbow Rowell among an impressive roster of creative talent involved with the special. Okay, Daredevil, X-Men, Spider-Man. I seen Silver Surfer on the corner. Okay. Marvel turns 84 this year. To celebrate, the House of Ideas is releasing an enormous new one-shot with a killer lineup of creators involved. J. Michael Straczynski, Mark Waid, Dan Slott, fuck, look at that, Rainbow Rowell, and the Death of Stalin director Armando Iannucci are just some of the big names contributing material to the Marvel Age issue 1000 commemorative special. The issue is described by the publisher as a grand tour of the Marvel mythos with stories that explore the classic days of Marvel in exciting new depth. So you're exploring classic Marvel with new stories. Wow, okay. Although Marvel hasn't released the full contents of the comic yet, it has revealed the following exclaimed heavy hints and teases about what we can expect to find in the comic. All right, this should be interesting. Okay, J. Michael Straczynski and Kara Andrews create the Marvel Universe in the background. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, Dan Slott and Michael Alfred depict a crucial turning point for Captain Marvel. Wow, so Dan Slott, of all people, is going to add some new shit to one of the most hated fucking characters, along with Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. They're going to try to add something else to Carol Danvers when this iteration of her is the most hated of them all. I wonder what the hell that could be, and actually nobody even gives a fuck. Rainbow Rowell and Margaret Savage explore the blossoming relationship between Cyclops and Jean Grey. Why does it have to be blossoming when they've been a couple for what, over 30, 40 years? They've been a couple for half of Marvel's existence, at least. So what the fuck they're supposed to show us now that we haven't seen before? We've seen them get married. We've seen them have kids. The fuck out of here. So that's bullshit. The original Human Torch finds his purpose thanks to Mark Waid. Okay, I get it. So basically what they're doing is they're sitting here and trying to give added extra depth to the characters when they were back in their classic forms back in the 60s and the 70s. So basically we're going to find out new shit about these characters that we haven't known before, that basically all these creators are going to probably self-insert some new shit into their origins to change the dynamic of the hero, to give, the old classic Marvel stories a new and fresh look for today's modern audience, right? Yeah. Jason Aaron and Pepe Larraz detail Thor's impact on a mortal life. Who, Dr. Donald Blake? Okay, Silver Surfer confronts Mephisto under the guidance of Steve McNiven. Okay. Ryan Stegman explores the support network of Spider-Man's friends and family. Well, who's going to give a fuck if they're going to kill off Mary Jane? Okay? Who cares? And Armando Iannucci and Adam Kubert pit Daredevil against a very human problem. Okay, that could be anything and more. All right, so this is my whole thing, right? Look at this. Thor, Silver Surfer, the Human Torch. Oh, that Captain Marvel. Okay, so they're doing a story on the original Captain Marvel. Not fucking Carol Danvers. Okay, good. Well, actually, this is probably bad. Very bad. Now that I think of it. You know what? This is my whole thing, right? If you're going to do something like a Marvel Age 1000, why couldn't you have waited to get one of your comic books to an issue 1000? Probably the closest thing you've had would have been probably Spider-Man, Thor, Captain America, or somebody. But the thing is, you kept stopping their comics and going back to issue number ones. For an example, right now, Thor is at issue number 33. Right now, Hulk number 1 is going to come out in June of 2023. At the moment, Captain America Steve Rogers is fucking fighting Captain America Sam Wilson in a comic book called The Cold War. And issue number 1 just dropped this April of 2023, just a couple weeks ago. Right now, the Fantastic Four is at issue number 7 when they should have been at issue fucking 900 by now. The Avengers are currently, with a new fucking reboot of the fucking series, is at issue number 3. And then you also have an Avengers Beyond that just came out just this March with an issue number 1. And last but not least, but sadly to say, that the Amazing Spider-Man right now is at issue number 24. So if you were going to do something like a Marvel Age 1000, and you were trying to do something to compete with DC, that basically you saw Superman hit issue 1000, you seen Batman hit issue 1000, and even at this point, DC's fucking up because they're going to stop The Flash at issue 800 in the next month or two, and they're also going to stop Wonder Woman at issue 800 in the next month or two, and reboot them both with a whole new issue number 1s. The same as Marvel's doing right now with all their comic books. And Marvel has the nerve to put out an issue 1000 out of fucking nowhere. I wonder how many people are going to buy this. Or how many people are even going to give a fuck to give this thing a chance. Why would you waste time on an issue 1000 when it's about the classic state of all these characters that have no influence or no repercussions, or it doesn't add anything to the Marvel Universe at this point? At their 84th anniversary, Marvel is creating a fake-ass milestone issue for the fucking company. An issue 1000 for their 84th anniversary, and they couldn't do it in any better fashion than reviving any one of their fucking runs of comic books to put them at that number and try to build at least one of their fucking flagship heroes with a good solid run to make sure that they hit an issue 1000 to make it commemorative. That lets you know how fucked up this is. Like, what do you do with this after this is done? This is basically an issue 1000 for nothing. It doesn't add anything to the universe, to the Marvel Universe. At least the comic side of things, this doesn't do shit for anything. It's going to have all these stories about shit that doesn't matter. And it doesn't affect or make current Marvel any better. So they're going to come out with this fake-ass 84th anniversary, 1000th issue commemorative comic book for no fucking reason. I wonder how many people are going to buy this shit. But what do I know, right? But that's my take. That's how I feel. You guys, let me know what you think about this bullshit in the comment section below. And as always, it's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. And I'm out. Peace.